一点点华语，一点点英语
可以啊，我们香港人可以讲，可以
一点点广东话，可能
OK，可以，就這樣子。
OK， 呢個咧就係我，呢個就係我舊年喺Australia 拍嘅照啊。OK， 你睇我嘅皮膚 ，OK， 都好多斑啊 ，OK， 但我本身咧係好中意呢個 healthy brown look 嘅，因為我好打好多波啦，打波啦，游水啦，運動啊 ，OK， 所以呢個就係我嘅 look 啦。then 我揾到個 live way 嘅時候咧 ，OK 係6月 ，OK 我就start to use live way。你睇我嘅 improvement from 6月、7月、10月、12月嘅我嘅face 睇下佢嘅我
頸紋嗰個頸紋係啦，唔同咗，同埋個皮膚精神咗。
Not just that, I actually this neck here. If you can see, I actually have skin tags. I love the skin tag. But 而家咧一粒仲喺度，不過
嗰啲係咪有啊？嗰啲係有啊，係嘛？係咪有啊？
唔知點樣講咧？
係咪一粒粒凸起上嚟，好似肉粒咁嘅？
好似肉粒咁嘅。
嗰啲叫有啊，係啊，好多人都有，我媽咪都有，跟住而家甩咗咯，自己。
自己而家全部都係好 flat 咗，好 flat 咗啦，扁咗啦，咁咧我而家仲係有打波，仲係有出去曬太陽，冇問題 ，OK。咁我how do I start life with 咧？因為我after COVID 我有rashes，OK， 因為我本來我嘅底啊，我有eczema， 有 eczema 嘅底，所以COVID 第五日咧我就爆
嗰啲瘡
我俾你睇我嘅我嘅 eczema 睇到睇到冇我嘅 eczema
睇唔到，你咪另外點嗰張相，要點落去嗰張相係啦，
點落去睇唔得到。
係睇呢個睇得唔清楚。
睇到冇？
你有冇一張相係嗰個
有
你要點嗰張相嚇
？OK， 等陣先OK share 呢個睇到冇？
落去呢度睇到啦，睇到啦。
咁我本來係有 eczema problem 嘅，所以after COVID 我就係咁樣咯，咁樣成身嘅 rashes 都爆到所以我就用朋友叫introduce 啦，我睇到佢用緊，我咪問佢咯，我問佢then我真係each 都瞓唔到覺啦，又每小時要起身真係唔可以，
每個鐘頭都瞓得唔冧咯，係嘛？瞓得唔冧，係啦，個睡眠質素好差。
所以就用咗貼片所以依家嘅成績就係咁樣啦。OK，then if you look at this for this X-ray, these X-rays were taken about 17 years ago. So if you look at my bones, they are already almost touching. Because I play a lot of sports, and so they have worn out very much. So 17 years ago, the doctor said that you're supposed to go for a knee replacement, but because I was too young then, I was only 45 years old then. So the doctor said, no, when you are 60 years old, then you come back, because if not, you have to change again. But then, so every time I run, I walk for a long time, stand for a long time, my knees will swell, and it will be tight and swollen and painful. But ever since I used X39, okay, by the third week, I could actually start running and walking and no pain. So I actually tested it, I went running 3 days in a row, and there was no pain, no swelling at all. So I really was very happy. Yeah, because this is, I'm quite, I keep myself very healthy, but this is one problem that, I cannot solve. Yeah, so I'm very grateful to LifeWave for
Let me translate a bit in this part. Okay, so 阿索咧，佢咧就雙腳17年前就醫生就話俾佢聽，佢兩個菠蘿蓋咧都退化得好犀利，同埋歪咗。咁所以咧就係當時醫生就有建議佢需要去換咗個膝蓋佢。但係當時佢得40幾歲，咁醫生就叫佢可能再過多10年後啦，因為如果佢而家咁早換，係需要再做第2次嘅手術嘅。咁所以就叫佢用住先，咁就可能係講緊佢60歲嘅時候就要換啦。咁但係咧，佢喺用咗拉威嘅貼片第3個禮拜嘅時候咧，佢已經能夠重新跑步，而且咧佢係唔再痛，咁所以咧佢就而家都係 keep 住繼續有跑步啦。咁佢係做好多運動嘅人，因為佢好中意健康，但係咧佢就唯一一樣嘢就係佢呢個膝頭哥咧係佢一直都唔能夠處理到，就係因為一直都會有痛症，所以讓到佢跑唔到啦。咁但係而家佢呢個問題已經改善咗啦，亦都可以重新再自如地去跑步，所以佢好感恩認識拉威啦。咁阿索咧，佢係一個軍官嚟嘅喎。So can you introduce us your background? Because I'm interested in your background also. 佢係一個軍官嚟嘅。
Yeah. Speak English. You speak English.
Okay. Yeah. So I've been an army officer in the Singapore Army for 20 years.
Wow.
In fact, yeah, 20 over years.
20年啊，係喺新加坡嘅軍隊入邊係啦，服侍咗20年。
So and I'm one of the pioneer women officer who are in the combat role and have taken on a battalion commander. Yeah.
佢係最早期嘅女軍官，係直到現在啦。而家佢已經服侍咗20幾年啦，好犀利啊 ！Very great.
Yeah. So my knees, the way they are because I jump out from aeroplane, I run, I run with my heavy boots and crawl and do all sorts of very physical exercises. Yeah.
因為咧佢個膝頭哥點解會受咁重嘅壓力？因為佢需要好多嘅運動量、活動量啦，同埋佢個訓練入邊咧，佢係又要跳降落傘啦，又要跳唔同嘅挑戰啦，同埋唔同嘅訓練，讓到佢膝頭哥受壓係比一般人係多嘅。
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
That's right.
Okay. Then, so I want to show you my mother's improvement. Can you see my mother's improvement? The picture on the right. Okay, it's taken 1 month after she used X39. Okay, but of course now she's looks a lot better,
Better.
but I've only taken this 1 month after she's. So you look at her 面色 and her 精神 you can see the difference. You know, and then you look at her forehead, the lines so fast in 1 month it has changed.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one that this other picture on the left, okay, this was given by recently, just last week, was given to me by her physiotherapy. Okay, because she was you know, in Singapore, when after an old person is discharged from the hospital, they will put them on physiotherapy. So she has been on this physiotherapy for a year. Okay, so that's why if you see this date on the 9th of March, which is just last week, the physiotherapy called me to say that they are going to discharge her from physiotherapy. They don't need to give her physiotherapy anymore, because then I asked them why. So this was a reason, because she said that her improvement in terms of the speed of walking as well as her balance is so significant that they decide that she doesn't need any more physiotherapy.
Wow.
So
物理
this
治疗
was-
也听哦。 他物理治疗的 result 你看，
so if you look,
本来
if
20多
you
分钟，变10多分钟。
本来 it
对，
actually
有
in
些
the
朋友没有 mute 等一下他们比较吵一点OK， 我等一下 mute 他们。好
Okay,
可以
so if you look at her 30 seconds of stand, right, she could not even be tested because she was not stable. And then whereas 1 year later, and this is like after 7 months of using X39, she could do 9 reps.
Wow.
Yeah, so 30 seconds means from sitting, get up, sitting, get up, sitting, get up. She can do 9 times. Okay.
Wow.
Then this 4 meter walk test from 26.68 seconds, she improved to 16.78 seconds. It's 30% improvement.
Wow.
Yeah, and mind you, she's 1 year older now. You see, and then so then the time for her to get up and go, that means from sitting straight away get up, could not be tested because before that
Cannot do.
she could not do it. Yeah, and then now 3.126 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they
3
did
seconds.
this thing called the bird balance test, where they test many things. Out of 56 points, now she scored 12 points. But in the past, she could not even do because she was fearful, because some of it she needs to stand on 1 foot only. So because she could not balance, she dare not even try any of the things. Yeah. So this by itself, and she was 87 years old, now she's 88 years old, you know, and still she has this much improvement. Yeah, I think this is very I'm very, very grateful for this.
Wow.
Yeah, so her quality of life, you know, last time she always been complaining of pain here, pain there, everywhere. And because of the pain, she could not even exercise much. But after her pain has reduced, she could exercise a lot more. So I can understand why she can do all this improvement. Is because her pain has reduced, therefore she can exercise more.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So I think this is amazing.
This is amazing. Let me translate a bit for our guests 呢個咧就係Short 咧，佢個媽媽啦已經87歲，今年88歲啦。咁咧佢用咗拉威貼片7個月之後咧，佢嗰個身體成個整體嘅健康係非常之有好大嘅進步之餘咧，就係喺佢個功能上邊啦，身體嘅力量上邊咧都係有 改進嘅。咁由於咧阿 Short 咧係一個軍官啦，咁佢亦都咧用晒所有嘅數據咧去做一個前後對比，佢做一啲嘅動作、一啲嘅舉動、一個 sit up、一個平衡。原本佢媽咪係以前係做唔到嘅，但係而家係反而咧用咗貼片7個月之後咧，佢一路咁樣改善同埋做到，同埋而家身體亦都已經冇咗個痛症，仲有係唔再需要去睇物理治療啦。呢個係最大感恩啦，亦都係佢而家越嚟越精神，個樣都靚咗。咁但係呢張相咧就係佢用咗貼片1個月之後，但係之後咧阿 Short 就冇再幫佢影相，但係佢個樣而家係越嚟越靚嘅。咁我解釋翻啦。好 ，OK， continue。
Okay, thank you. So the next one, okay. So earlier on, I think Janet talked about confidence. Yeah, confidence in using our product. So this is where I want to show our listeners, our Zoomers, that you want to have some confidence, because along the way there might be some healing crises, and the healing crisis can be very scary. But if you continue to have confidence, you can break through that. So I'm going to show you this uncle. Okay, this uncle is a friend of mine, a friend's father. Okay, if you look at him, okay, in 2021, he had just completed 35 sessions of chemo, okay, and had gone through operation in July 2021, okay, and taking TB and thyroid medicines for many months, okay, and then has been on painkiller, this range of painkiller, morphine, tramadol, Panadol, all these painkillers for a long time, okay. And you look at him in 2021 January, he was hospitalized. You look at his look, and that's number one. If you look at picture number 2, look at him. This is December 2022. You know, after 3 months of using LifeWave, X39 and 2 months of glutathione, you look at how different his face. Then you look at his daughter's post in Facebook. Say, Papa has not relied on midocrine for three days to regulate his blood pressure. Little or no giddiness, you know, so not using the U-frame for walking.
Wow.
Also, not been taking Panadol and Tramadol for almost a week. Okay, and look at his skin is glowing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
很大改变.
Yeah, can see the difference, right? Then you look at number 3. Okay, picture number 3. I show this is because this is after his healing crisis. Okay, so I will show you what actually happened during his healing crisis. Okay, so if you look at the first picture on the left, okay, this first picture on the left, one day when he was at home, he started seeing that his hand turning brown. His hand was turning brown, so they have no idea what was happening. Okay, and then so quickly they admitted him into hospital. So you see the picture is like taking black and brown. Okay, but then look at him, his appetite was so good. You know, look at his 精神
Very good. 好好，食到嘢。
食到嘢 and asking for more food, some more. Yeah,
that's good.
And then this was the next day, it got even darker. So all the doctors have no idea what's happening, you know, so kept him in the hospital. They do all the tests, then they told the doctor, it must be something that he touched in your house, some chemical that he touched that is causing this. So she went back and ransacked the whole house, look, you know, take out all, and then check with the father, do you touch this? Do you touch this? Nothing. He didn't do anything different. Okay, then 3 days later, you look at
哇，脱皮啊，
yeah
好像 butterfly 啊，脱皮啊，
啊
好像是对，这个是真的太好。那个 healing crisis 我就
healing
想要说，
crisis
对，这
so
个是
this
好的事
好的
情来的，
现象，
对
真的好的现象。So peel until his hand is so smooth. The other day when after Chinese New Year we visited him, we touch his uncle's hand, tok yao uncle's hand, so smooth like baby skin. Yeah, so I think in terms of healing crisis, it may look so scary, but because because she has faith in the product, she continue using, and then it turned out that I did some research. So if you look at the brown, okay, detoxifying from liver, tobacco, cellular debris. So I asked her, your father, did he used to smoke? Okay, turned out he was a heavy smoker. That's why he had throat cancer and it was very aggressive. So I told her that the detoxing most likely comes from the patching, and glutathione is a master antioxidant that allows our body to naturally produce to help to detox. So she was very grateful. So she said, okay, very thank you, and then to let them understand so that they are not so petrified, so scared about the decolorization. And some people even told her that, this one is bad sign because when people are going to die, they will show this color. So she was actually very, very relief, yeah. So he can translate.
哇，這個就是喂，講廣東話呢個咧，好緊要就係呢個 uncle 咧，就係阿 Short 咧嗰個 uncle 嚟嘅，佢識得佢嘅。咁佢本身咧就有 cancer 啦，咁亦都做咗 chemo 啦，35個 session 啦做咗。咁但係佢喺個過程入邊咧，佢其實身體好弱啦，亦都咧佢要食好多嘅止痛藥，甚至乎食嗎啡嘅。咁亦都咧佢嗰個thyroid 咧，即係嗰個甲狀腺嘅問題啦，同埋佢有 TB 嗰個肺部嘅問題啦，咁亦都咧係一直都係好困擾佢一個好長嘅時間幾個月。咁後來咧就阿 Short 咧就介紹咗佢用 lebih 嘅產品啦，只係用咗短大約咧係2個月係咪？阿 Short is using only 3 months，大約3個月。前後大約3個月啦，咁佢嗰個情況就係好大嘅改善啦。第一，佢行路已經有力，唔需要仲用嗰個 U 型嗰個拐杖啦。另外咧，去廁所啦，另外咧，佢嗰個血啦，嗰個血壓啦，各方面嘅情況咧都係改善咗，同埋佢個皮膚係越嚟越靚。另外最重要就係咩咧？佢個精神越嚟越好，食得瞓得。亦都係去到廁所啦，咁但係喺個過程入邊咧，佢就有一個好大嘅 healing crisis， 就係咧佢見到咧自己成隻手係越嚟越黑喺嗰個過程入邊，係黑晒嘅。咁啲醫生唔知佢發生咩事，佢屋企人都唔知佢發生咩事，所以佢就送咗去醫院度去觀察啦。咁其實喺嗰個過程入邊咧，佢呢個手發黑咧，只係維持咗大約3日嘅時間。3日之後咧，佢隻手竟然就係脫皮，就將嗰啲黑色嘅一片片咧，就好似甩皮咁樣甩晒，就好似金蟬脫殼咁樣去脫晒出嚟。咁然後咧，佢隻手而家咧係又白又滑又靚嘅。咁其實我哋可以睇到啦，其實佢就係一個細胞嘅修復。咁亦都咧係會見到啦，喺嗰個谷胱甘肽就係一個排毒啦，我哋身體嘅物質嚟嘅谷胱甘肽。咁喺嗰個過程入邊咧，佢會見到呢個表格就係話，如果我哋啲皮膚退到變到黑色咧，就可能係大限將至啦，即係就嚟死得咁啦。咁所以當時咧，尤其是係 cancer 啦，亦都係佢又有喉癌啦。咁所以咧就覺得係好。屋企人同佢都好擔心嘅，但係當喺嗰個脫皮過程之後咧，佢成個身體狀況喺嗰個過程係越嚟越健，係越嚟越精神，佢係冇唔舒服， 佢只不過係隻手變咗黑色啫。咁而咧喺3日過後咧，佢開始慢慢甩皮之後咧，佢就好似係一個細胞重新修復咁樣，將壞嘅細胞推出嚟。咁我好多次嘅一個 live 嘅 Zoom 我都有講過，其實有修復反應係一件好事，因為你身體入邊嘅毒素係透過個細胞開始排出體外，喺個推出嚟。咁你係必須要排出嚟，你先至會好。例如肝腎功能嘅問題嘅話，如果你個肝腎功能唔能夠 function， 你個皮膚一定係會有啲發炎情況，因為佢正常渠道排唔到毒，佢就會喺我哋嘅皮膚咁大面積去排毒。咁所以大家千祈唔好擔心有一個修復反應嘅出現。如果你哋有用咗 Library X39 glutathione， 你哋發現嗰個排毒嘅情況好犀利或者好誇張，請你哋記得配合用ion，因為ion係會令到你哋個發炎指數降低嘅。佢同時繼續俾你排緊，但係佢會令到你嘅舒服一啲嘅。咁所以我哋認識貼片之後咧，你哋去配搭咧，你哋係會相得益彰咯。咁呢個就係阿 Short 分享呢一個好大嘅見證，因為你見到係成個過程，呢個 uncle 係越嚟越健康，但係佢喺度做治療，喺度做癌症治療嘅過程入邊，其實成個人係落晒型，冇晒任何嘅精神嘅。Okay, continue.
Okay, then I'll talk about the second case. This is a friend of mine. So she fell down. 10 years ago she fell down, and so she suffered a nerve injury on her left leg after the fall. Then this nerve injury led to a complex regional pain syndrome for years. Ever since then, so what this complex regional pain syndrome is like is she will just suddenly feel pain in parts of her body, her face, her leg, any part of the body. So much so that it was so severe that she needs to put a battery in her stomach to support 2 nerve strokes, which are actually nerve stimulator, so that they can cut off the pain medicine in her spine and also up to her neck. Okay, so she actually still have it in her body. And then if this cutting off of sickness still doesn't work, she will have to be admitted to the hospital to be under ketamine infusion. Ketamine, as we know, is a very hard drug, right? So then when I introduced her to her at X39, again we talk about healing crisis, right? The first hour of it, she had a throbbing headache already. So I quickly told her, okay, take it out for a while. Okay, but because she knows her body, she knows she has a lot of problems, so she decided to push on. She continued patching. Okay, but she remember that I told her just drink more water. So she drank more water. Okay, and then after a while, the headache was gone. So that was part 1 of a healing crisis.
OK， so 呢個咧就係第2個嘅見證咧，就係阿 Short 嘅一個嘅朋友啦。咁佢咧就有一個神經嘅痛症，咁嗰個神經嘅痛症係會無端端喺佢嘅身體度，有時係手痛，有時腰痛，有時腳痛，咁係周圍走，係一個神經系統嘅錯亂嘅一個 symptom， 令到佢產生咗呢個痛症。咁佢咧亦都咧係需要用到一啲好強勁嘅止痛藥啦，去處理，同埋咧甚至乎係用氯胺酮，咁就係一啲有好大嘅副作用嘅一個藥物嚟嘅ketamine 係氯胺酮啦。咁而咧佢要依賴呢啲藥物咧，已經係好多年㗎啦嚇。咁而佢呢一個嘅神經問題已經係超過10年啦。咁喺第一次Short 介紹呢一個 X39 俾佢用嘅時候，佢用嘅第1個鐘頭，佢有一個超痛嘅頭痛，超級痛嘅頭痛。咁而咧，佢亦都記得咧，阿 Short 有同佢講過，如有 healing crisis， 即係有修復反應呢件事，就叫佢記得要飲多啲水。 飲水係非常重要嘅，因為飲水嘅過程會將個細胞帶翻去身體，讓到個身體更加快去製造一個好嘅細胞嘅。咁亦因為咁，佢不斷去飲水嘅時候咧，佢個頭痛咧就好快就冇咗啦。咁亦都因為咁咧，佢而家個身體呢個嘅痛症，呢個神經痛症亦都係開始修復，冇去咁出現啦。咁呢個係一個非常之好嘅見證。咁而so how long she used the patches?
Yeah. Okay. So then in the following week, she started to have hives. If you look at the picture on the extreme left, right, you can see the hives start coming out on her hands, on her face. So because the hives came out quite a lot in the first week, so I told her, okay, she stopped. She stopped 39, and then she started to use Aeon to control the breakout. So she started using that. Okay, then that for about 2 weeks. Okay, so then the good news is, so I also rushed down, and at that time she hasn't bought glutathione, so I rushed down and gave her good night cream, and also you see 2 weeks of X39 with night cream. Look at her hand, look at her face. Amazing. So amazing.
Yeah,
right?
so amazing.
Yeah.
10 years problem, just use 2 weeks to settle.
No, not just that. Later we'll see some more of her.
Okay, let me translate this part, then I come to next page. Okay, 嗱佢咧就呢個朋友啦，咁佢有個麻疹喺個身體度，咁佢用咗 X39之後咧，其實佢身體咧爆晒啲疹出嚟。咁咧佢當時咧佢就都自己有啲擔心啦，咁所以咧阿 Shop 就介紹叫佢咧就停咗 X39先，因為 X39係幫助我哋嘅細胞增加，咁可能係佢太快令到佢有啲擔心，所以反而就叫佢用 Eon。咁 Eon 係有咩用咧 ？Eon 係幫我哋咧減低我哋嘅炎症，同埋咧將我哋嘅神經去平衡翻嘅。咁所以咧佢就叫佢停一停 X39，用咗 Eon 去控制咗佢嗰啲麻疹嘅狀況，因為佢自己驚啊，咁就所以俾翻信心佢。咁而當時你會見到佢塊面啦。仲係好多嘅疤好多一嚿嚿咁樣嘅，即係你如果睇得清楚啲，你會見到佢係起咗一嚿嚿嘅嘢嘅。咁好啦，但係佢亦都係繼續用多2個星期嘅 X39，同埋加咗 adalah 嘅 night cream。adalah 嘅 night cream 係做皮膚修復㗎嚇，咁所以如果有皮膚問題嘅人，直接將個 night cream 當藥膏咁搽就得㗎啦。咁雖然佢冇藥性，但係佢好幫助到個細胞去修復。見唔見到喺2個禮拜用咗 X39，跟住就再用 adalah 個 night cream 之後，佢嘅皮膚無論個面同埋隻手係又白又滑啦。
Okay. So this is when she have nerve injury, not just pain, they will also break out in blisters like this. So you see, for normal people, when the blister dry up, it will just, it will just dry up. But for her, the blister does not dry up. It will break out, and then the skin and the flesh will start to rot. Okay. So this is quite normal for her.
佢呢個嘅神經嗰個 injuries 咧，咁唔單止淨係令到佢痛，仲會令到佢個皮膚出呢啲一粒粒嘅一啲嘅瘡啊，呢個包即係佢入邊係有含膿嘅瘡，咁佢甚至乎佢唔會自己收乾，係會直接到係破損，令到咧影響埋側邊嘅皮膚。咁你會見到佢呢啲情況就真係好痛，因為你見到已經白晒頭呢啲咧係一個發炎啦、含膿嘅情況出現啦。
Okay. Then on the 2nd of December, on 2nd of December was when I first met her. Okay, and she has just done a debridement. Debridement means go to the dermatologist. The dermatologist will dig out, 刮all the dead skin, all the dead flesh. So after 刮 already, it's still no guarantee of cure. You must fingers crossed to see whether it will heal by itself or not. You know, then this picture in the middle is 3 weeks after X39. You see the recovery. And I asked her, normally how long does it take to come to this stage of recovery? She said normally it will take 3 months.
Wow.
But this is only 3 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, and then look at the last picture, 1st February. The dermatologist was stunned, you know, by the amazing recovery and the regrowth of the new healthy tissue. The dermatologist said, okay, maybe this time is lucky.
No lucky. Try to introduce to his daughter, okay?
Yeah.
So let me translate. OK， 咁咧佢其實咧係12月2號嘅時候啦，咁就阿 Sok 咧就係介紹嗰個 X39俾佢嘅時候，佢個皮膚嘅狀態就係第一幅圖，就係爛肉，啱啱爆咗個窿，有個龍頭同埋有啲瘡喺入邊啦。咁亦都咧係佢嘅醫生咧係要同佢做一個叫做清瘡術，就係刮入邊嗰啲膿瘡出嚟。咁同埋刮入邊嗰啲壞嘅一啲嘅細胞出嚟啦，讓到佢個皮膚可以盡快去 recover。咁但係一般嚟講咧，佢話佢要去好翻咧，係需要3個月先至開始去修復。但係佢用咗 X39 3個禮拜之後，中間嗰幅相，佢嗰個傷口面積開始收細，開始收乾水。佢話平時喺呢個狀態係要3個月。但係用咗 X39 就係3個禮拜已經有呢個狀態啦，而去到2月1號嘅時候，即係前後大約2個月左右，佢嗰個傷口已經係可以完全修復啦，已經係你見到咧，佢個新嘅皮膚已經出咗嚟，同埋本身黑黑沉沉嗰啲顏色嘅壞死嘅細胞咧，個皮膚細胞亦都係開始退走咗啦。
So yeah, so this is really amazing.
Amazing 係啊，非常之奇妙啦，係啦，一個長10幾年嘅問題嘅人，佢好清楚自己個狀態，所以佢更加感受到呢個貼片嘅犀利咯。
And then you look at this friend of mine. Okay, so she says she can see the difference in the pigmentation at the edge of the eyes, and the temple area, right? Day 40 of X39 and day 7 of Alavida. And look at the shine on her skin, right? Yeah, so amazing. And she also has thyroid problem. Okay, so you can see, so you can see the thyroid has reduced. So she's so happy that she can see this line appearing on her neck again. Right.
This is really good.
Yeah, and also she says she have not been experiencing hand tremors since, because it comes with the thyroid also the hand tremors. Yeah, so and this is only exactly 2 weeks.
Wow. That's very amazing. OK， 呢個咧就係阿 Sok 嘅另外一個朋友啦。咁咧佢咧就係喺我哋首先第一幅圖就睇佢嗰張相先。佢用咗 X39 40日同埋用咗7日嘅 adalah 啦。咁你會見到佢個皮膚嗰個質素係提升咗好多，包括咗亮白咗啦。頸紋少咗啦，另外就係佢覺得自己塊面係 lift up 咗，即係好似係好提升咗，好似收緊晒成個樣，精緻咗啦。咁而佢自己咧係有甲狀腺嘅問題，咁佢只係用咗 X39 2個星期嘅時候，佢發現佢個甲狀腺嗰個腫咗嗰個地方係開始收細減少，同埋佢開始見得返自己一條嘅頸嗰個紋理嗰條紋啦。咁佢亦都咧係嗰個隻手啦，都係有一個嘅有啲嘅 腫啊、瘡啊咁樣嘅情況出現啦。咁但係咧就係用咗呢個 X39咧，只係2個星期咧，咁佢嗰個手震嘅情況咧都係有改善，因為佢哋用食呢一個嘅甲狀腺藥嘅人咧，咁有機會都係會手震同埋心跳嗰個問題會出現。咁佢用咗 X39，佢係發現呢個情況都係有改善嘅。
Yeah, that is all I want to share today.
Wow, very, very fruitful. Thank you so much for your share. And then this is also why we are here with Liveway, because we can see so many testimonials. The people surrounding us, they got healed, they got improved of their situation. That makes us very happy for what we are doing.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for my Singapore team. They are very amazing, and then very happy to can share with all you tonight. And yes, we come back here. So I think
you need to do your part 2 next week already.
Yeah, I do my part next week. Yes, I do my part next week, because I'm not special to share. I just want to say about the Liveway product, which is really good, because Liveway is the product which without drugs. Which without drugs。我哋今晚咧聽咁多嘅見證啦，咁其實我諗最主要就係我都係想分享翻咧，我Liveway嘅產品咧其實真係冇任何嘅藥嘅成分可以做到呢一個效果咧，係非常之 amazing 嘅。咁我希望咧係佢最主要嘅用處就係能夠令到我哋細胞同細胞之間嘅溝通去增加。亦都咧讓到咧我哋嘅細胞去自己做一個修復嘅。咁咧詳情咧，我諗我下個星期再去同大家去講。咁咧我哋今晚好多謝新加坡團隊。